can't help but ask, for the sake of the day, the West is constantly sanctioning. The European Union is literally stamping package by package. We have already counted the 18th. In this regard, will the strategy of the Union state change somehow? How will we react and change our anti-sanction strategy that was before?
We have already changed everything that we needed. If someone closed the door in front of us, there are a lot of open doors in the world. Both Russia and Belarus have made a very serious turnaround today. I think time will pass. The world will still appreciate what we have done. It was just impossible to imagine at the beginning of the 20s. Nevertheless, we did it, we turned it around, we live, and we will live. In our world, no one will be able to put us on their knees. We are determined to defend our interests. But Russia is a treasure trove of useful minerals and technologies. Therefore, it takes time for us to finally prove to our doubters and those around us that we are capable of a lot. Well, yesterday you heard a meeting with a diplomat. I said that there are no sanctions. There are no sanctions, and that's it. There is nothing to say about them. As soon as we start talking about sanctions, then everyone refers who does not want to work to the fact that it is difficult. No, and that's all. Sanctions are opportunities. Therefore, I think that in Russia, just as we understand this issue more accurately, we have always been and will always be there. This was also said yesterday. Do not worry about these sanctions. Well, what was asked by Vladimir Vladimirovich about the negotiations and his position in this case, I absolutely support. The president is very right to say that war is war, but negotiations are always conducted. The Americans fought in Vietnam for 9 lands, and since the first day of the war, they have been negotiating. And the Ukrainians' mistake, I observe this, is that they demand the impossible. What they say and what Russia proposes, the president has just voiced, it is decided at the table of negotiations. There may be compromises, retreats, turns. And like this, in the forehead, you said it right, this is for the public. This is because we talk a lot, but we don't want to do anything. Therefore, I publicly said the statement of our mutual friend for whom we were so worried, Donald Trump. I remember our worries that he would win and so on. There are 50, 60, 10 days. This is also not how politics is done. If he wants peace, he must connect carefully, thoroughly. This is a military conflict, and it is impossible to indicate there, especially in a nuclear state. Listen, this is just ridiculous. I recently met with Vladimir Vladimirovich. I talked to the Americans. I openly told him this. These are his close friends. I say to the president, tell him to do everything carefully. And you can agree, everything is again an air truce. I say, yes, Russia is interested in this, and President Putin. But you don't want this. Tell Zelensky, let him do it. So that there are no flying devices and people don't fall on their heads. Already, the last, case, when already in Belarus, 59 kilograms of explosives filled with balls and so on. Well, it didn't explode well.